Hey guys, my name is Brian,
I'm Austin.
and this is going to be the tabletop review of the Echo1 SLR and the ZB30.
Alright, hey guys, up first we have the Ohio Ordnance SLR, or as you may know it as the BAR, as seen in most World War II movies, even though this gun did see action in World War I. It was originally designed to be hip-fired while soldiers walked across the trenches and just do their thing, shooting into the trenches from the hip. Obviously, today we've advanced a little bit more, but come World War II, they decided that this would make a good squad automatic weapon, so they started assigning it to small squads, etc., and using it for support purposes.
Yeah, and then for the Airsoft version, basically replicates what you'd have. You have the bipod, it's made out of steel, so you can adjust it and set up positions if you wanted to. And it's pretty low profile. You have a high cap, of course, so if you want to shoot tons and tons of BBs downrange. Cool thing is you have adjustable rear sight. You have a carry handle which you can remove or move it out of the way at least, because this is pretty heavy. Batteries wired in the rear, of course. Have a cool shoulder thing. So this is basically made for if you want to run, shoot from the hip as you're advancing, or just set up and wait for the other team to run to your position. Cool thing is you can pull back the charging handle. Oh, heavy. Pull back the charging handle, you can adjust your hop up, of course, and let it go. And it's pretty sturdy, nice crisp sound. So you can do a quick change spring guide. Pull up this pin. Field strips like a real one, sort of. So I take the mag out, of course. And like this, now you can change the spring by pulling up, moving the spring guide, popping in a new spring. Like say if you're going to play CQB for BB Wars with this, or outdoor milsim, and it's already upgraded, kind of like the 240 Bravo gearbox, 8mm steel piston rack. It's good to go.
That's pretty boss.
Yeah. Okay, let's go over the external features of the Echo1 ZB30. First off, you have your regulation orange tip. You have your front sight, which you're probably saying, why is it offset? It's offset because your mag is up here, and you have your rear sights, so it's basically a trench warfare weapon. You have adjustable rear sight. That's offset. Okay. You have a sling loop on the front, another one here, and a larger one on the stock. So you can run a sling on this, because this is quite heavy. Bipod is pretty sturdy, clips open, and it doesn't really have a swivel per se. It's very old style, but it does open, close, and pivot like so. The outer barrel features a carry handle that goes left and right and up and down, so you can carry it easily. You also have a quick change barrel system. Pull this and you're able to pull the outer barrel out. The inner barrel will still be in there because the hop up will be inside, so you have to actually remove the hop up and inner barrel out the back of the gun, while you can change the outer barrel if you wanted to for realism, but you'd still have the brass barrel there. So you're probably saying, it's a top fed gun, how does the magazine work? Well, the magazine is a high cap. You load the BBs in like so, pour in there, it's about, I think, 400 or so, and you have a winding wheel. This is a high cap. So basically you wind it, insert, and you're able to shoot. So you don't have to take the mag out. Again, you can pour BBs in there, yes, like a hopper style, and wind while you're in there. You don't have to worry about losing BBs or anything. You have a charging handle. that is just for looks. Doesn't really do anything. If you want to adjust your hop up, you have a hop up adjustment down here. The hop up is a large rotary type, like what you'd see like in a, I guess a FAL, a G3, larger weapons like that. And you have your fire selection, you have your safe and your full auto. There is no semi-auto function. And a stubby little pistol grip. And for battery storage, lift this up and out. And you have a fuse, small to medium plug, and you can fit most small LiPos. They go in there just fine. It does come with a small 9.6 battery, but for a support gun, don't really use that. I would say a LiPo just for high rate of fire.
Alright guys, so we did a quick walkthrough on both guns. Now let's head over to the Chrono and see how they do.
Yeah.
428, 440. Let's do rate of fire test. 16.7. 16.71. Too fast for the Chrono to handle. 16.63. 389. Kaut, which of course in German means too powerful. 406. I'm a wonder my man. 395. Let's do a rate of fire test. 14.11. Infinite and 4. 13.63.
Alright guys, just got back from the Chrono table. Both of them were shooting a little hot for indoor. Do both of these guns have a quick change spring system, or?
The SLR, it does have a quick change spring guide in the rear, just drop it out real quick. The ZB30, no it doesn't, but using like standard version 2 type parts, basic field strip, pin, and then take the gearbox apart. So like maybe 2 minutes of work max, maybe 30. But out of the box, you know, they're made for outdoor events, reenactment, milsim, you know, right at 400, a little higher, depends on where you're playing. Some fields, they allow support guns shooting higher. I know in Florida, it's 430, 450 for the outdoor support gun roll, so they have a place, and they're good.
Yeah, definitely it'd be a little silly running around with this indoors trying to clear corners, but
Yeah.
I've seen people do it, but...
Well, which one do you like more, and why?
I was definitely favored to the ZB30. It's definitely one of the most smooth feeling guns I've fired. Just like the full auto is like very crisp. Also, I'm a fan of the uniqueness. Like, this is weird. I mean, you got the sights off to the side.
Yeah.
I personally use a dye, a dye mask. A lot of airsofters are like, oh, it's too paintball, blah 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 blah. It's like, I like that it's unique. I like that it's different. It's not like your standard M4, M16. It's definitely cool. I mean, the SLR, it's still different, I guess, but it's, I don't know, this definitely just screams like
Crazy unique.
Look at how weird I am, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that. I still like the BAR just because it's like an American classic. I prefer this one just because it has a MOSFET already basically done, and you can do more with it. Not saying this is a bad rifle, but just saying, you know, out of the box, this one is ready to go. You know, I don't have to do anything, just line up targets, put BBs in this one. If I want to make it like hardcore, ready to go, just throw a MOSFET in, and that's about it. So,
Okay.
I like this one still.
They're both definitely great guns. So this one has a MOSFET, and this one does not.
This one's just standard wiring.
Even the standard wiring though was so crisp. It was very impressive.
Well, it has an 8mm gearbox, 8mm bearings, so that does help. But if you want a better trigger response, a MOSFET would help low resistance wiring like this one does. You can always upgrade and do that.
Awesome.
Okay, so this has been our review of the Echo1 SLR and the Echo1 ZB30. Make sure you guys subscribe. Click the little subscribe button up below. Make sure you like, give this video a thumbs up, and comment if you have any questions. Let us know what you think, or if you have a question that we missed, go ahead and ask, and we will do our best to answer those for you. Remember, play hard, play safe.
Stay classy.